Hello, hello.
Hi, teacher. How you doing?
Great. What about you?
I'm doing great. A little bit exhausted, but I'm okay.
Really? How was
Yeah,
your day?
it was good. However, lately I haven't the opportunity to end up the things that I want in the office, so I have to stay at least at 6 p.m. So when I come back to home, it's late.
Yes. So it means that you just got home.
Exactly, but I have time to have my dinner, so I'm happy for that.
Oh, so you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready, teacher. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. So we are going to give them like 1 more minute, let's see,
Okay.
to for everybody to join. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sorry. Hello, hello, Rodrigo. How was your day?
Yes, I got a good day to share, and yeah, as his customers, the final of the day. I mean, during of the day, we couldn't sell t-shirt. Right now I don't know why, but when it's near the day that you receive your budget, your payment, I don't know why, but this last day it's the sales get down this year. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
something strange, but always happen. Always happen that this year. So, but thanks for God. The final of the day, other customer, my customer coming to the store, and he bought too much part of cars. Yeah, maybe 1,600, and
wow.
yeah, was a good a good
Dollars.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a
dollar.
good sales. Okay. But in
Yeah.
that case, it was just
Mhm.
one person, individual, or it was for a company?
And sorry, I don't understand very well this show.
I mean, that amount of the purchase was for individual, like if you go and buy,
Ah,
or it was representing a company.
no, no, individually, teacher. In this kind of business, it's frequently to see this kind of people who repair. They are the owners of the car that they repair, right? It's
Oh,
not necessary that a company, but yeah, sometimes we assist too much companies that repair cars or mechanic shop and things like that,
uh-huh.
right? But yeah, in that country, there are too much people that they take cars to USA, too much cars, maybe 20 cars, 50 cars for a month. Yeah, teacher, and there are too much people here in the country that they have too much money for this business.
Yeah, and it works. That's what I have heard, that they bring cars from United States and then they get it repaired, and then
Mhm.
they sell them, right? Because that is the business, to repair cars and then sell them in a
Yeah,
higher
yeah,
price. Yes. Okay, so there
yeah.
are too many people. Yeah, many people. So let's listen
Mhm.
to Delby. How was, thanks a lot, Rodrigo, for sharing your
Okay,
day,
teacher.
your experience. And Delmi, how was your day?
It was okay. I have a lot of work today because the last day of the month we have a lot of, because in my area we have a goals,
Hmm.
and so it's very busy, but it's okay. Thanks a good. Uh, I have a work, so
Yes. And you have goals, you said.
yes, metas.
Oh, so it means, yes, it means that you need to sell, as Rodrigo was saying, that he needs to sell cars parts. So in your
Yes,
case, you need to sell also, really?
yes, but in my case, in my area, we need to digitalization the files of the clients. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So we need to work. Well, we need to digitalization. I don't know how do you say
you need to
second.
type everything. No,
Yes,
or register all the,
yes,
update all the data, right? That you keep from customers.
yes. So we
Interesting.
need
Hmm.
2 days.
Wow. Okay. So your goal is not about selling, it's about typing and putting everything inside the system.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. So welcome everybody to this other practice, so other day for practice. And today we have this phrase that it says, forget the mistake, remember the lesson. Forget the mistake, remember the lesson. What do you understand, guys? I need a volunteer.
Mm, me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, only only question, teacher. What's the meaning of listen?
Lesson, like in
Lesson.
Spanish. Mhm. Lesson is like, yes, like in Spanish, something that we learn.
Ah, okay, okay, teacher. Sorry. Um, yeah, in my opinion, could be, for example, when you're learning something, it's it's something normal that when you make a mistake, right? It's something normal, but it doesn't matter. That is normal that you did this kind of mistake. But the thing that you have to remember, the most important thing is the thing that you learn through this mistake. For example, if
Mhm.
uh, the same example, right? When we are learning English right now, and it's common that we the pronunciation could be bad, teacher. Or for example, if you don't know at work like me right now, it doesn't matter that you don't remember or if you mistake in a pronunciation. The most important thing is after that, when you get the knowledge, uh, everything will be fine, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Applauses for him, please. Silent applauses. Another volunteer? I need another volunteer.
Yes, teacher, I would like to say something regarding this phrase because I totally agree with it. Because sometimes we focus only on the problem or on the mistake, and that is not okay. Because if we just focus on that, maybe we can stay in the past and we are not going to be able to move forward. Then what we need to do, it's like analyzing what happened, why this happened, and what can I do in order for not repeat that mistake, and not focus on the mistake itself, but what did you learn from it?
Okay, excellent. It's like focusing on the future, right? Not to do it again, not to repeat it. Yes. How can we apply what we have learned in the future? Yes, in a similar experience. Okay, perfect. Applauses, please. Silent applauses. And we have the last participant. Let's see. Remember, we always get three most of the time. Sometimes we get more, but let's see. Today, three. Another volunteer, please, to share something about this phrase, something that comes to your mind when you read this phrase. Forget the mistake. Remember the lesson. Guys, where I choose. What about Delmi? Oh, Jessica, go ahead. Jessica was going to participate. Jessica, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. As the both classmates said, we have to be focused on what did you learn about those mistakes that we did on the past in the past, because the most important thing is how to overcome them and the try not to do the same mistake in the future. Try to analyze the experience and uh, overcome that situation, and try to live uh, with other thought or positive thoughts about that.
Okay, excellent. Applauses for her. She mentioned something very important, that is overcome the situation, overcome that experience or that mistake. Because sometimes we are not talking about English, the learning of English, but if we talk about life, sometimes we focus on that mistake and we keep on that. And then as also, one of you was saying that doesn't let you go. ahead and live life because that's what we are here on earth. And then we are going to continue with the first game in which I'm going to send the link. In this case is another platform. So what you are going to do is that you are going to click on the link and automatically you are going to get here. And in here, we are going to practice writing numbers. We are going to write numbers. You can say, but that's very easy. Yes, it is very easy. Okay, and I think someone is calling, right? In the WhatsApp group, I think is having a mistake. Okay, so in this case, guys, we are going to click on the link. This is individual. And it says, write the correct for each sentence. What the correct answer for each sentence using either words to spell out the numbers like 31 or just the numbers, right? Where appropriate. So like 31, write as C, okay? Write as C, just let me see why this is, got it. Okay, write as C or if the sentence is correct as it is, right? So we have the first one. Oh, we are going to check here. Here we have the numbers. We are going to write them. If they are two words, we are going to write them in numbers, I mean letters. But if they are like in here, 5, because we're talking about documents, right? Or sentences. So we are going to use letters if they are two words. If they are more than two words, we need to write in numbers, like it says here, because it's too big. Then we have the other case, number 3, or the second. In this case, I say different order. When we are talking about dates, times, addresses, percentages, or exact money, we need to talk or we need to say it in numbers. So keeping this in mind, we are going to answer this exercise. There are 12. So you are going to send the answers on the chat. And then at the end, you're going to be like analyzing if you which were correct or not, because at the end, you are going to click on answers and you are going to be self-evaluating. So did I do it correctly or not? And at the end, you're going to check if you did it right and how many good ones you got. And that's what you're going to tell us as well. This is just for practice, right? So let's do it right now. Can you get access to the link, guys?
Yes, you should.
Perfect. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this activity. As soon as you finish, just send the results, let's say the good ones that you got. Remember that after finishing, you're going to go to answers here, click on here, and then you're going to check the answers. But when you finish, right? So let's do it right now. We are going to open the online timer so we can keep track on time. And we are going to use a different timer. Let's see. You can start working on that right now. We are going to use the sun timer or egg timer. And just that this timer is, I mean, this platform is for free. So we have a lot of advertisements. Okay. Let's start working on that, please. On the link. Oops, numbers. This is the one that we are working with. We are going to say if it is C, if it is correct, or just write the correction. Write the correction.
One question. Good evening. I am
Good
able
evening.
to open the file, but I am unable to write it down. For
Oh no,
example,
you cannot write. I'm sorry. But this is not like the previous platforms. So you are going to write it in a different one.
okay,
Here is not a, you cannot type in here.
okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So when you finish, good question, but good comment, because in this case, it means that you are going to type it in a different document, and then you are going to go to answers, and you are going to check the ones that you had good ones. And at the end, what you're going to send is just the good ones that you got. So at the end, you are not going to send the answers, let's say, because in this case, the platform is not like that. Yes. Thank you very much. Let's start. Continue working, please.
Good evening, Theo. Are we going to work in couple, in group?
It is individually in this case.
Okay.
Yes. Good question.
Sorry,
Yes.
because I couldn't hear very well.
Oh, no, no problem. The ones who just joined, this activity is individual.
Okay.
So you are going to answer in a different document, in Word document or a piece of paper. It's up to you. And at
Mm-hmm.
the end, when you finish working on this 12 sentences, you are going to click on go to answers. And then after going to
To
go
verify.
to answers, you are going to correct yourself. I mean, you're going to check
Okay.
your answers. And at the after that, you are going to tell me how many good ones you got.
Sure.
And that's what you're going to send in WhatsApp group or in here in Zoom
Okay.
chat.
Thank you. Now I'm here.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, hello, good evening.
I just want to confirm there is only 12 exercise, 12 questions.
Yes,
All right. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. There are only 12. Yeah, this platform, guys, is about just working an individual or on different documents. So you're going to type the answers on a piece of paper, on your notebook, or in Word document. Then you are going to click on go to answers. And after that, you are going to correct, check the ones that you have good ones. At the end, you count the good ones, and those are the ones that you are going to send in WhatsApp. If you got 10 out of 12, 12 out of 12, for example. Yes. Let's continue working, please. Have you finished, guys? No?
No, teacher.
Not yet. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thanks for answering. Perfect. We have the answers here. I mean, the results. We have Johnny, 7 out of 12. Excellent. Wendy Merino, 10 out of 12. What, Roberto, I don't see here. How many you got good ones?
Yeah, sorry. It's a pace, but my score is a 9 of 10.
Oh, excellent. 9 out of 12, right?
No, sorry, it's 11 or 12. It's
Oh,
the
11.
last. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. 11 out of 12.
Yes,
Perfect.
it's because I don't know, I have confused the 12 because I using a number. For me, I don't know, maybe using uh a well word, but I'm not sure.
Oh, but did you click on here?
Yeah.
Okay. There you have the answers. Yes. 3 bad ones and bad good ones. Sonia, perfect. Excellent. More. Jessica, she got 9. Excellent. Perfect. One more minute, one more minute. Send the results, please. One more minute, and we are going to see who are the winners. The highest scores are going to be the winners. Right now, we have Roberto, that is 11. Wendy, second place with 10. And the third place, it would be, well, we have Christy with 2, well, I mean, with 10. 10 correct ones and 2 bad ones. Okay. So the same as Wendy. So it's going to be difficult to get just the second place, right? And the third one. Okay, let's continue sending. Okay, so first place, it would be for Roberto. Ooh, Roberto Carlos, excellent. The second place, it would be divided by Wendy Merino, that she got 10, and also Christy. And the third place, it would be for Jessica Urquia, that she got 9, but also it's going to be divided because we got Sonia Rosibel, who got 9 good ones. Okay, ooh, applauses for them, please. And silent applauses. Okay, now we are going to continue. If you haven't finished, don't worry, you can continue sending the results. And now we are going to continue with the next activity, that is for speaking, okay? The question is, what was the movie about? And you may say, why are we talking about movies? Because in the book that we have for speaking, the topic here is about movies. Movies and television, it says here. Movies and television. And we are going to talk about movies. But the more specific information that we're going to be talking is about these movies, specific movies that I'm going to send you in the link here. So I'm going to send you the link. We are going to work in groups. These activities, yes, these activities in groups. You are going to get inside the rooms, and then you are going to click on the link, and then automatically you're going to be here. There are 17 questions, similar to yesterday that you had 20 questions. So the same activity that you are going to be talking about each of the questions. And you are going to, each of the movies in this case, you are going to talk, each of you is going to talk about this movie. If you have seen it, if not, you are going to ask questions to the person who has seen it. Or maybe you haven't watched it, but you have heard about the movie, right? And then we have Titanic. Of course, you're going to answer this simple question like, what kind of movie is this? But the speaking activity focuses on retelling the story. So the question here is, what was the movie about? Which means that you are going to say the plot, or you are going to say what the movie was about. Okay, retelling the movie, what you remember about them. Since our movies that are not really new, like Harry Potter, Star Wars, It, we have also this one, The Lone Ranger, High School Musicals, and so on. So some of them they are very famous, but some of them they maybe you haven't watched them or you haven't heard about them. But you're going to be talking about what you have heard. Okay. Do you have any questions about this activity, guys? No? Okay,
No, no
let's go.
question, teacher.
Clear.
Perfect. Let's go to the breakout rooms, and then you are going to talk about them. Remember that one person is going to be leading the questions, or in other words, one person is going to be sharing the screen. So it would be easier for you to keep the same pace. Let's start right now. Welcome again. Okay, to the general meeting. We are going to continue with the next activity, but the question is, could you finish talking about all the movies? Yes, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we are going to listen. This is the other activity. But before we go to the listening, I need a volunteer for reading. This is listening practice. I need a volunteer for reading. The idioms that we are going to listen are this. I need a volunteer.
I can help you.
Go ahead, please.
Roll out the red carpet. Give very special treatment to welcome guests. The nice thing about the hotel is that they always roll out the red carpet for the guests.
Okay.
24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The front desk is open 24/7 in case you need assistance.
Perfect. Thank you very much for reading. Now we have these questions are the ones that we are going to be listening and answering. So can you take a screenshot, please? If you can send it in WhatsApp group, that would be amazing because everybody's going to get access easily. Perfect. Thank you very much, Wendy. Now we are going to get to the listening and we are going to listen. Let's listen and answer individually. And after that, we are going to get to the rooms and we are going to share answers. And at the end, we are going to get the conclusions. I mean, the answers that as a conclusion you got as a group. And then we are going to see if they are okay. So let's listen.
Hello, Sunnyside Inn. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to reserve a room for 2 on the 21st of March.
Okay, let me check our computer here for a moment.
Okay.
The 21st of May, right?
No, March, not May.
Oh, sorry. Let me see here.
Are you all booked that night?
Well, we have one suite available, complete with a kitchenette and sauna bath.
Okay.
And the view of the city is great, too.
How much is that?
It's only $200
Ooh.
plus a 10% room tax.
Oh, that's a little too expensive for me. Do you have a cheaper room available, either on the 20th or the 22nd?
Well, would you like a smoking or non-smoking room?
Non-smoking, please.
Okay. We do have a few rooms available on the 20th. We're full on the 22nd unless you want a smoking room.
Well, how much is the non-smoking room on the 20th?
$80 plus the 10% room tax.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right. Could I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Bob Maxner.
How do you spell your last name, Mr. Maxner?
It's Maxner.
Okay, Mr. Maxner. We look forward to seeing you on March 20th.
Okay, goodbye.
Do you have the answers or you want to listen one more time?
One more time, teacher.
Okay, excellent.
Hello, Sunnyside Inn. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to reserve a room for 2 on the 21st of March.
Okay. Let me check our computer here for a moment.
Okay.
The 21st of May, right?
No, March, not May.
Oh, sorry. Let me see here.
Are you all booked that night?
Well, we have one suite available, complete with a kitchenette and sauna bath.
Okay.
And the view of the city is great, too.
How much is that?
It's only $200
Ooh.
plus a 10% room tax.
Oh, that's a little too expensive for me. Do you have a cheaper room available, either on the 20th or the 22nd?
Well, would you like a smoking or non-smoking room?
Non-smoking, please.
Okay. We do have a few rooms available on the 20th. We're full on the 22nd unless you want a smoking room.
Well, how much is the non-smoking room on the 20th?
$80 plus the 10% room tax.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right. Could I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Bob Maxner.
How do you spell your last name, Mr. Maxner?
It's Maxner.
Okay, Mr. Maxner. We look forward to seeing you on March 20th.
Okay, goodbye.
Do you have all the answers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the rooms and you are going to retell the story or the conversation that it was for speaking, and then we are going to get the answers, and then we are going to get to the general meeting again. Let's recreate, and then we are going to have some minutes for speaking. Let's get inside the rooms, please. Okay, welcome again. Let's see. The first question, what is the answer?
Hello, teacher. For me, it's March 21st. Right.
Okay, but it says the man finally makes a reservation for
March 21st.
okay. What is the answer? Another person who gives more?
No, we couldn't finish. We were very excited with mine.
Really?
Yeah, I find out that she works in an organization that I am working with in Guatemala as well. And I was very interested. It's okay.
Oh, okay, okay. So you were talking in English, but not the answer. But let me tell me the answers. What is the answer for this one?
And first,
Number one, what is the answer?
The first one, it will be March 20th. That was the end.
That was the
20
final, right?
Yes, that was the final.
Yes, perfect. At the beginning, he was saying March 21st, but then
Yes, but then
they
changed
didn't
because
get.
it was a smoking room or non-smoking, and then he select a non-smoking on the 20th.
Yes, okay. And it was, I won't say the answer. What kind of room does he prefer?
A non-smoking room.
Smoking room.
Okay, excellent. Next. Why does he want to reserve the suite? The suite,
Because it is too
actually.
expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's too expensive. That was the problem, right? The
Yeah.
money. $200 plus taxes, imagine. What about here?
Yes.
$80.
The $80 plus taxes. And he said that
Okay. It was okay, right? What about this one? What was his name? His last name,
Oh,
actually.
Maxner.
Last one.
Maxner.
The second one.
Yeah.
No, the second one.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, perfect. Yes, because it says M-A-E-X, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
perfect. Okay, now we are going to get to the next activity. And in the next activity, we are going to listen about a little bit about, let me get to the manual. It says that we are going to talk about here. Let's look for the meaning of this. Let's go online, it says. Let's go online and find out what are these terms. So we are going to look for venture capital, revenue, private investors, and loan. What is a loan? And is it important to get a loan in order to start my own business or not? It's not a good idea. That's what you're going to answer. We are going to watch a video, and then only it says only Mars start a business on a loan. Is it right or wrong? That's what you're going to answer. So this is the question, and this is the link in order to watch the video and share opinions. Okay, I'm going to share here in the chat. If you can send it on WhatsApp group, that would be amazing, so everybody can get access to it easily. And if you can take a screenshot of these words, because step number one, it is watch the video. Step number two, look for these words, these terms. And step number three, discuss the video, okay, to get a general conclusion. And at the end, that's what you're going to share in the class, depending on the time that we have. Otherwise, I prefer that you speak in the groups because you take advantage of the time and you practice everybody talking at the same time. I mean, all the groups talking at the same time. So do you have any question about this activity?
No, teacher.
No. Do you have the screenshot? Let me see. I think someone sent it to me. Perfect. Wendy did it. Thank you very much, Wendy. And now let's get inside the breakout rooms. And that's what we are going to do. Just let me get the timer. Let's do it. Okay, we are waiting.
Okay.
We are waiting for everybody to be here in 20 seconds. Welcome again. So now tell us, just in general, the question is it okay to start a business with a loan? Yes or no?
By my own, I consider that no, it's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea? Okay.
No.
What about Annie's group? Annie, Lourdes, and Roberto. Yes, no?
No, because it's a risk, right? You have the risk. You can buy
It
maybe
is a
to the
risk.
bank and needed your deployment on time on the quotes and maybe sometimes you don't have enough money for it.
Yes, you need to pay the installments, right? Yes. Okay. So thanks a lot for being here, guys. And we are going to continue tomorrow practicing listening, a little bit of grammar and pronunciation. That is for tomorrow. Okay. Have a
Sure.
great evening and see you.
Good
Yes.
Good
evening,
evening. Thank you. Good night, teacher.
everyone. See you
Good
tomorrow.
evening. Bye bye. See
Thank
you tomorrow.
you. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.